Michael and Jasmina to kiss already? Good Lord, what you got to do to get a kiss around here? I mean, dang, people kiss perfectly good strangers sooner than these two. I mean, tell you, these two are just stuck in a rut. I can't stand it. Kiss already. I can't believe when Michael was asking Jasmina on a scale of 1 to 10 what she gave them, and she gave him a 5, and he was like a 10 being Will and Jada. I guess, this was filmed way before that Oscar slap, huh? That was funny. Will and Jada ain't a 10. Let it be known. Don't nobody want that marriage. But then Jasmina said, you know what? She just needs a deeper connection. And he's like, well, what does that mean? She goes, just a deeper connection. Jasmina can't even explain what she needs. This is like, this just points to Jasmina's inexperienced relationship. This is like just getting with a girl and she's a virgin or whatever. And you're like, what makes you feel good? She don't know what makes her feel good because she ain't never had no orgasm before. This is Jasmina. Jasmina has never been in a relationship, so she can't even give you the roadmap to her heart. Most girls know when you've been in love before or you've been with a guy, you know the roadmap to your heart. And if you need to spell out the roadmap to your man, you could tell him all the steps you take. And if you did all these things, you would get to the center of my heart. But Jasmina, all she got is the same old answer. Deeper connection, deeper connection. You know why? Because she's never been there before. And so she can't explain it. See, Jasmina likes to present herself as this sort of superior authority on things. I told you this last week. They build her as a person coming in with more experience. But Jasmina doesn't have any more experience than Michael. And she's not more experienced. Even when they went to go look at this psychic, she asked Michael, have you ever been to a psychic before? And he was like, no, I don't even know what a medium is. He admitted he didn't know. Jasmina came up and said, oh, well, this is what a psychic is. This is what a medium is. And she says, you really got to be ready for it, because if you're not ready for it, they go deep and they tell you all this kind of stuff. So here I am thinking Jasmina has had some experience with the medium. And then he says, oh, have you been on one? She goes, oh, no, I just seen them on TV. Girl, that's not the same. See, Jasmina thinks watching something on TV, watching it from afar, virtual reality is like living it. This is the same way she talks about her whole life. So you start to think she knows all these things, like she's coming from a place of experience. And next thing you know, it's about something she read or read in a book or saw on TV. And this is what she did in the beginning of this. We thought Jasmina was so experienced and knew so much about being vulnerable and all this, and come to find out she don't know nothing. Same thing about mediums and psychics. All she know is what she watched on TV. That ain't the same as if you've gone to mediums and psychics before, Jasmina. That ain't the same. But let me tell you, another thing I don't believe with Jasmina is that she's not attracted to Michael. I know people have been saying that all season, and I've always said that has not been the issue. And maybe now you realize, because let me tell you something, you do not do the things Jasmina does with Michael now if you're not attracted to a guy. When they were at that psychic and that psychic said, oh, it was love at first sight, she was so excited. She just loved it. She had that little look on her face like, ooh, it was. She calling Michael her man. She rubbing up on Michael. Let me tell you, if you're not attracted to a person, you wouldn't do those things. I keep telling you, Jasmina has never been here before, so she can't recognize it. Just like Olajuwon can't recognize what real love is because he ain't never been in love. He's looking for a feeling. That's Jasmina. She's looking for something because she believes love looks a certain kind of way, attraction looks a certain kind of way, because she's never really experienced. Jasmina don't even have no relationship experience. All her stuff is through text and email. So she don't have nothing to go off of. And I'm so happy for them. Jasmina is smiling more. I love the energy between these two. I love the cracking jokes. I love that they were like the team captains. I love seeing them working. We're starting to see that part of Jasmina that I liked in like the first episode, because things with me and Jasmina went bad after about episode 2. I was just like, good Lord, girl. But I'm starting to see the stuff I originally saw in Jasmina. She's starting to let loose, but she is still this scary person. And every time they're trying to figure out what they need to go forward, what they need to have no slip-ups, it's still Jasmina telling Michael everything she needs from Michael. I still do not hear Jasmina offering up anything for Michael. And that's why I'm scared about their decision day, because she's saying what she needs in order for her to say yes to Michael. But what about Michael to say yes to Jasmina? Jasmina, what are you doing? When that psychic said, you know what, if they don't stay together, Michael's going to meet someone in 5 years, maybe have twins or triplets, and Jasmina will meet someone in 1 year, I was like, uh-oh. And let me tell you, Jasmina better be careful. Michael, in Haiti, you know, voodoo in Haiti is a big thing. So I'm surprised Michael didn't even know anything about psychics or mediums or voodoo or whatever these type of things are, because that's a big thing in Haiti. But maybe he's just of Haitian descent. He never really spent no time in Haiti. But this psychic has said the same thing I've said about Jasmina. If Jasmina doesn't say yes on decision day, she's going to really regret it, because Jasmina is thinking that all their problems is because of who Michael is. He's not vulnerable. She doesn't realize she's coming in with a lot of baggage, and a man needs a lot of patience to dig through the baggage that Jasmina has brought. Just like that big old suitcase she took on this trip to Vermont, and Michael was like, why are you taking such a big suitcase? That's the suitcase she came in here in marriage, a suitcase full of baggage. But this was still one of the best episodes for me for Jasmina and Michael. I felt my most hopeful of the whole season with these two, back from, you know, episode 1. And even on the after party, I talked about it, watched my after party video because Jasmina was on there. She's smiling from ear to ear. And what she talked about was that one of her biggest concerns about saying yes on decision day was she was scared if Michael may not say yes. So she was worried about that. That tells me that Jasmina wants to say yes on decision day. She really does. I'm hoping that she's not too scary to do so. But just kiss already. I sure hope we get a kiss out of these two before decision day, because they're holding this kiss hostage and a ransom that's higher than I don't know what. It shouldn't take all this just to get a simple kiss. Anyway, see the link above my head in order to click on the next video of the next couple. Talk to you later. Bye.